You aren't born of the Netherrealm?
Not to the best of my knowledge.
You can't possibly explain away your evil.
How ignorant. You don't know me at all. Human-demon hybrids
Have existed for millennia.
I'm hosting a tournament. You should come.
Not on your life. My Chris will slit your throat.
Poor Ashra. You will be sorely disappointed. Serving Liu Kang is no better than serving Quan Chi.
If you truly cannot tell the difference, you are hopeless. Are you not aware that you repulse people?
I am Ashra. I just don't care. Absolution is overrated, Ashra.
Repent, Shang Tsung, while there's still time.
I killed Scythoth's family. I can kill yours.
Tarkat has already finished them, sorcerer. How do we know you didn't create Tarkat?
It has been around far longer than I have.
No more experiments, no more hybrids.
If you think I'll stop, you're horribly mistaken. The hybrids I created from you
Have been consigned to the 10 hells. I'll return the pain you've caused me tenfold.
You should aim higher, Baraka. Shall I end your misery?
By dying, be my guest. You profited from my people's misery.
Well, someone should. Why waste what little time you have left with me?
Because killing you will bring me joy in the afterlife.
I do not appreciate my laboratory's destruction.
I, on the other hand, revel in it. This is the last time we cross paths, sorcerer.
I shall inform your next of kin.
Give me one good reason to spare your life.
I won't insult you by pretending there are any. If I made your disease a weapon...
You'd condemn all of Outworld to misery.
The magic I found on that island...
will be shared or you will die.
Godhood is wasted on Liu Kang.
Which is why I'll take it from him. What happened to you after Late Shin?
I found my destiny. My skills have grown since we last met.
Show me, sorcerer.
Would it be so difficult to trust me again?
Try impossible, Shang Tsung.
I thought we were allies, General.
Once Onaga's tamed, I won't need you. You've been whispering in Reiko's ear.
Fortunately for you, to little effect.
Earthrealm must suffer an apocalypse. No!
Be patient, General.
You were scheming against me from the moment we met.
We all have our agendas, don't we?
There are few who would dare double-cross me.
It thrills me to be in such elite company.
To protect history, you will be imprisoned in the void.
Because that worked so well the last time. The squalor I endured as a child.
Do not lie. I know the truth.
In prior timelines, I held power.
Not once did you put it to good use.
Liu Kang has no right to decide my destiny.
Perhaps not. But he has the power.
If anyone could take the hourglass, you could.
An idea that does not tempt me, sorcerer. This timeline's course has been forever altered.
Good.
With his Titan power restored, Liu Kang is invulnerable.
Kronika wasn't, and neither is he.
By defying your destiny, you have shortened your existence.
Is that a polite way of saying you're here to kill me? I want your ability to self-heal.
Don't ask me. Ask Quan Chi.
If you want me to, I could fix that face.
If I want to, I'll fix it myself.
The power Quan Chi gave you is unique.
It's become a symbol of freedom to all Sidans. I thought you were a fellow traveler.
In that, as in other things, you were wrong.
You don't approve of what I did to Sido's capital?
I have no taste for senseless destruction. Anarchy holds no allure for me.
Then you're part of the problem, Shang Tsung. We all bleed the same color.
And yet, I'm your superior.
You would terminate our agreement?
I plan also to terminate you. Cowards die many times before their deaths.
You got experience with that, sorcerer? Ear who'd know. Isn't sorcelled like even a word?
I won't dignify that question with an answer. I will gladly see you dead, Mr. Cage.
So would half of Hollywood. Your lab is the filthiest place I've ever seen.
I'm sure your creative process is just as messy.
You ever count up the lies you've told?
I doubt a number that large exists.
You ever thought of using that big brain for good?
I do, Mr. Cage. My own good. I still plan to experiment on you.
Shouldn't you buy me a drink first? I have had enough of your reindeer games.
Then I shall eliminate you, Mr. Cage. You Earthrealmers foiled my plans.
Just like a bunch of meddling kids.
You plan a film about me?
Yeah, the working title is Death of a Salesman.
Your mind's diseased, Shang Tsung.
Like many great artists, I'm so misunderstood.
Your lab is gone. Your experiments are finished.
You think that was my only facility?
What's your plan, sorcerer?
Kill you. Then take your place.
You'd be right at home in the Yakuza.
Who are they? And how might I find them? If you'd listen to me, you'd still have your sight.
What I lost, Sento's given back to me 10 times over.
You were lucky to escape me alive.
Which makes taking you down feel that much better.
You will tell me how to find Liu Kang.
Actually, I'll take you to him. In chains.
All I must do is separate you from your sword.
Easier said than done, sorcerer.
Titan Shang Tsung should have left you to rot.
Shall I infer we're no longer friends, Princess? The things I've heard your sister say about you.
Lie about her again and I'll feed you to a tiger. Yours is a callous heart, sorcerer.
If you truly knew it, you wouldn't think so. There is no stopping me now.
I think you overestimate your chances.
Empress Kitana has a nice ring to it.
You cannot tempt me, sorcerer.
For what it's worth, I always respected your mother.
Is that why you tried to steal her throne? You deceived my mother. You deceived us all.
It is what I do, Kitana.
Nothing you can say will save your life.
Then let us dispense with the pleasantries, Princess.
I will not forget that you tried to kill me.
Or I that Baraka kept me from succeeding. You are worthless as hybrid stock.
How weird is it I want to prove you wrong?
It's no longer just me. I have followers.
That is a scary proposition.
I regret not having you vivisected.
That makes one of us, Shang Tsung.
Ego will only get you so far.
If that's all you think I have, you are mistaken. We will find your island, Shang Tsung.
I sincerely hope you do.
As a child, was your mind this diseased?
I object to your description, Kung Lao.
What were you going to do with all those hybrids?
You'll find out soon enough. Come visit my island. You'd enjoy it.
What dark schemes are you plotting, sorcerer?
This ongoing skirmish grows tiresome, Li Mei.
Be glad then. I am ending it here. I could tell from the start you were trouble.
And as with Jared's killer, you did nothing. My hybrids are the next step in Outworld's evolution.
They are crimes against nature.
A mere constable is no threat to a sorcerer.
You forget I once led the Umgadi. You can't stay a fugitive forever.
You've no idea what I'm capable of.
Surrender, and you'll receive a fair trial.
Which will no doubt end with my execution.
Your misconduct is well documented, sorcerer.
But to convict me, you'll have to catch me. You shouldn't have let me return.
I will never regret showing mercy.
Your plan to punish me has failed.
I wished to reform you, not punish you. Your Titan self is not one to emulate.
Why? Because he threatens your power? I resent what you've done to me in this timeline.
And I what you've done in all others.
I now understand my true potential.
Which puts all the realms in danger. The realms nearly died, and still you won't repent.
I would do the same again in a heartbeat.
Your thirst for power will never be quenched.
When you say that like it's a character flaw.
You have fallen short of every hope I had for you.
Music to my ears, Liu Kang.
You have a cure for Tarkot, don't you?
If I did, I'd be a much wealthier man. Truly, I was trying to help you.
You were trying to plunder the Empire!
Can't we reach a new understanding?
Not a chance in 10 hells, Shang Tsung.
I can explain those horrors in my laboratory.
The only explanation is that you're a diabolical fiend!
You will regret having found me, Empress.
Only if you leave this fight alive. Did you truly believe I'd turn against Mother?
For a moment, I was convinced.
My mother let a snake slither into her court.
Those worried for their children are easily deceived.
You've no future in Outworld, sorcerer.
That's not what my oracle tells me.
Despite your skills, you proved a fraud.
Don't be so quick to judge, Nitara. If I knew how blood makes your race immortal...
A secret I won't share with you.
I had higher hopes for our partnership.
Ha! To you, I'm an expendable asset.
Tell your coven I need more assistance.
You've exhausted its patience, Shang Tsung. Joining forces with you was a waste of time.
Eternus must see this through to the end. What I wouldn't give for the gift of flight.
Ooh, your shape-shifting spells, perhaps? How did you not divine Damashi's true identity?
Because my Titan self was a master of deception.
The Arch-Elder still expects compensation.
Surely she knows blood can't be drawn from stone. I have studied you. You have weaknesses.
You won't live long enough to exploit them.
We could form an alliance.
A one-man army needs no allies. Schemers like you rot the core of civilization.
I see there's no winning you over. Pity.
I'm not dumb enough to trust a charlatan.
But it takes one to know one, doesn't it?
Your thoughts on the ancient scrolls I found.
The Kamidogu they speak of can't be real.
It seems that the general has sworn us off.
It is his loss, not ours. My new acolyte's fighting skills must be tested.
They could fight in a tournament on that island of yours. Perhaps we'd find a different timeline more hospitable.
Without the hourglass, we can't hope to find one. Liu Kang has it in for us both.
To thwart him, we must stick together.
I had hoped our alliance would be more... deadly.
All in good time, Shang Tsung. Damashi's true identity shocked me.
It shocked us all, Quan Chi. Those soul stones you've discovered
are none of your business.
Are we parting ways? Or remaining partners?
I haven't decided. The Sisterhood of Shadow will protect us both.
I prefer the company of my own minions. On the island, I discovered magic you won't believe.
I do hope you intend to share it. Perhaps we set our sights too low.
The thought of ruling Outworld now seems quaint, doesn't it?
I won't rest until you're back in a cell.
Prepare to be exhausted, Raiden. We're both small-town boys at heart.
Then why is yours so infected with evil?
Is it a crime to better my station?
When you inflict pain on others, yes. Your laboratory was a chamber of horrors.
I prefer to think of it as a chamber of secrets. Once I regain control of the Dragon Army...
It's already been destroyed. How did you escape confinement?
I am a shapeshifter, my boy. I can offer you untold power.
That holds no appeal, sorcerer. By giving you power, Titan Shang Tsung cursed us all.
Liu Kang should have killed me when he had the chance.
It's your fault I took such a dark path.
I only led you where you wanted to go. Think of the things we can still accomplish.
I have, sorcerer. And I'm terrified. Capturing you may earn me Melina's mercy.
Unlikely, Rain. You were complicit in her mother's murder. There's more I can teach you.
I'm done with your tutelage, Shang Tsung.
We've done nothing to regret.
What kind of heartless monster are you?
I can't have you sharing my secrets.
None of them are safe with me. And I unknowingly furthered your vile experiments.
Had you not, Tarkat would have claimed the princess.
You hid your true intentions, Shang Tsung.
Of course I did.
Your plan was a total failure.
Was it I who allowed Sindel to go free?
You planned to betray us all along.
There's no point in denying it now.
You'll be disciplined for your disloyalty.
I don't answer to you, Reiko. You should hold command, not Shao.
You cannot pit me against him, sorcerer. I may need sorcery to tame Onaga.
You cannot enlist me in your fool's errand. The General desires my presence.
Just your head. On a pike.
To sacrifice one's life for another is lunacy.
It's no surprise you don't understand, Honor.
Behind those eyes, you're still a scared little boy.
Cease your mind games, Shang Tsung.
Why couldn't you serve me as Gira serves Liu Kang?
My loyalty was forced, not earned. I did unspeakable things for you.
And together we lifted the veil of ignorance. By not aiding me willingly, you forced my hand.
Only you would try shifting the blame.
My experiments haven't stopped you, no.
They will today, Shang Tsung. You murdered my entire family.
Would it make you feel better if I showed remorse?
Every day you still breathe is one too many.
I like this side of you, Syzoth. Very grim.
You're lucky the Empress needs you alive.
As are you that I am in a good mood. Despite what you think, I am not evil.
You can't be serious.
There is much you must answer for, Shang Tsung.
Not to you, Earthrealmer. Surely I can tempt you with something.
Nothing you could offer would interest me. Do you realize your soul stealers destroyed lives?
The better question is whether I care. It was all too simple, pulling your brother's strings.
It sickens me that he was so easily exploited.
I could teach you the secrets of shapeshifting.
Stealth is the only tactic I need. You are free of Outworld's captivity?
I stand before you, don't I?
You destroyed the Lin Kuei.
The one part of my plan that succeeded. I now regret ever making you. But you improved so much upon the original. How did you learn my magic, Syzoth? By watching you every moment I was held hostage. I thought Liu Kang destroyed you. Titans aren't so easily killed. I don't relish having a duplicate. Nor do I, Shang Tsung. We should join hands across timelines. Too bad neither of us can be trusted. Yet one more of me to kill. You won't be the one who survives this encounter.
You heartless, spineless worm!
Heartless, yes. Spineless, no. You are not welcome in the canton I hail from.
One doesn't rule without making enemies, Shang Tsung. You lit the fire of General Shao's treason!
Your actions did that, Empress. I merely fanned the flames.
Though known for compassion, I'm no stranger to wrath.
That fact has not escaped me, Empress.
How was I daft enough to believe your lies?
Don't blame yourself. I can be very convincing.
I trusted you with my daughter's life.
You aren't the first to make that mistake. No empire lasts forever, Empress.
You won't be the end of mine.
You judge me, but you also have unclean hands.
I may occasionally be ruthless, but you will be forever depraved.
I won't be forced back into a life of obscurity.
Of course you won't, sorcerer. You'll be dead.
Why should you rule? Because Liu Kang decrees it?
The power I wield, I have earned, sorcerer. I will be glad to be rid of you.
Do not write my epitaph just yet. The power I've found on the island.
You will never be allowed to wield.
I am a hunter, no different than you.
Except my quarry's never been the weak and helpless.
You and your brother have proved pesky adversaries.
Don't expect that to change, sorcerer. You won't trouble Earthrealm again.
The claim with no basis, in fact. Today, your life goes up in smoke.
Ugh, and people think you're clever? You never should have been taught sorcery.
Liu Kang should never have denied me my birthright.
You're a fraud and a cheat, sorcerer.
Your point being?
Do you have any redeeming qualities?
You aren't impressed by my wit and charm. If Kuai Liang had only joined Bihan.
With you against Earthrealm? That would never happen.
Are you here with another offer?
One you'd be ill-advised to refuse.
You aren't as scared as you should be, sorcerer.
Why should I fear a second-rate cryomancer?
Your godly counterpart would have killed us all!
I never would have allowed that, Bihan.
If it is asylum you want, I won't grant it.
What makes you think that I need your protection? First the Tengu, now the Shirai Ryu.
Inferior clans who will fall to the Lin Kuei.
You have been cold to my entreaties.
Because you proved you can't be trusted.
Kuai Liang's betrayal cost us dearly.
He will bleed for it, sorcerer.
Is our quarrel professional? Or is it personal?
It is both. I will gladly trade my life for Melina's.
But would she do the same for you? The blood I drew from you has proved most useful.
Have you made a hybrid of me, sorcerer? Delia and Argus will guide me to victory.
Only the weak put their faith in gods. Surely Goddess Delia would counsel forgiveness.
Only when the sinner is truly repentant.
Your loyalty to the throne is to be admired.
Do you think me deaf to your mocking tone? You are no longer welcome in the royal house.
Nor do I wish to be.
Had I discovered the truth about you earlier...
You would be dead.